What if I told you that managing your entire paycheck could come down to just three numbers? 50, 30, 20, that's it. No complicated spreadsheets. No 20 different budgeting categories. Just three simple numbers that can completely change the way you handle your money. This is called the 503020 rule, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use it starting with your very next paycheck. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever opened your banking app, looked at your balance, and thought, wait, where did all my money go? This video is for you. Budgeting sounds boring. It sounds restrictive. It sounds like something only finance people do, but here's the truth. Budgeting isn't about restricting yourself. It's about knowing exactly where your money is going, so you can make it work for you instead of wondering where it disappeared to. And the easiest system to start with is the 503020 rule. So what exactly is it? The 503020 rule is a simple way to divide your after-tax income, that's your take-home pay after taxes are deducted, into three buckets. 50% goes to your needs, 30% goes to your wants, 20% goes to savings and debt repayment. That's the whole system. Let's break down each piece. The first bucket, 50%, covers your needs. These are the expenses you absolutely cannot avoid. Think rent or mortgage payments, utility bills like electricity, water, and gas, groceries, health insurance, and basic medical costs, minimum payments on any debt, and transportation costs to get to work. Here's the key test for whether something is a need. If you stop paying for it, would your life or your job be at risk? If yes, it's a need. Now, and this is important, if your needs are eating up way more than 50% of your income, that's not a personal failure, that's valuable information. It might mean you need to look at cutting costs, finding a roommate, negotiating bills, or eventually increasing your income. The second bucket, 30%, is for your wants. This is the fun category, and honestly, it's the one people feel guiltiest about. But wants are a legitimate part of a healthy budget. Life isn't just about surviving, it's about enjoying it too. Wants include things like eating out at restaurants, streaming subscriptions like Netflix or Spotify, shopping for clothes you don't strictly need, concert tickets, hobbies, vacations, and that daily coffee shop order. The reason this rule works so well is that it doesn't tell you to cut out all the fun stuff, it just puts a boundary around it. 30% is a healthy amount of breathing room, enough to enjoy your life without derailing your financial goals. And now, the bucket that actually builds your future. 20% for savings and debt repayment. This includes building an emergency fund, contributing to retirement accounts, investing in index funds, stocks, or mutual funds, paying extra toward debt beyond the minimum payment, and saving for big goals like a house down payment. This 20% is where wealth actually gets built. It's easy to overlook because it doesn't feel as urgent as rent or as fun as a night out. But this is the bucket that determines your financial future 5, 10, or even 20 years from now. Good rule of thumb is to prioritize building a small emergency fund first, even just 1 month of expenses, before aggressively investing. That way, an unexpected expense doesn't force you into debt. So why has this simple rule stuck around for so long? Because it's flexible, it's realistic, and it doesn't require you to track every single dollar you spend. You're not creating 15 categories for groceries, gas, entertainment, and coffee separately. You're just asking one question for every purchase. Is this a need, a want, or does it go towards savings? That simplicity is exactly why so many people can actually stick with it. And a budget you can stick with beats a perfect budget you abandon after 2 weeks. So how do you put this into action today? Step 1. Calculate your monthly after-tax income. This is the number that actually lands in your bank account. Step 2. Multiply that number by 0.5, 0.3, and 0.2 to get your 3 target amounts. Step 3. Track your spending for 1 month. You can use a notebook, a spreadsheet, or a budgeting app, whatever works for you. Step 4. Compare your actual spending to your 3 targets. Where are you overshooting? Where do you have room? Step 5. Adjust. If your needs are taking up 60% instead of 50%, look for ways to trim, like a cheaper phone plan, a roommate, or cooking more at home. If your wants are eating into your savings, that's a sign to dial it back, even slightly. This isn't about perfection on month one. It's about awareness, and awareness is the first step toward control. At the end of the day, the 503020 rule isn't a magic formula. It's a framework, a simple way to look at your money. And once it becomes second nature, you'll start making better financial decisions almost automatically. If this video helped you, hit that subscribe button. I'm making more videos just like this one, breaking down real financial concepts in a simple, no-nonsense way. And drop a comment below. What percentage of your income currently goes to needs, wants, and savings? I'd love to know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
I am waiting for a bus at the end of the night, under street